What's going on? What's going on YouTube? You got your boy J Quill here on Talk Live. I'm about to right now play this video. This is a reaction to this video that Moolah put up the other day. Shout out to Grizzly Moolah. But the white guy to the right of him, he's on the panel to answer some questions that Grizzly got for him. I want y'all to peep his energy. Open up y'all third eye. The man is going to be sitting there all night sipping from that glass. And watch how his energy turn up. And watch the shit he said that come out of his mouth. That they looked over it. It's more people on this panel than him. But I'm only going to focus on this guy right here. They going to look over this. Regardless of what he's saying. And it's sad that you could look over something like this for views. But like they say, it's only YouTube. Check it out, man. I want y'all to listen to this.
Right? So then he goes with him and he tells me, oh, JB Dunn knows that he's a racist. He beats up women. He makes references about putting nooses around people's necks. You know what I'm saying? He does this, he does that.
Now you heard what he said, right? He make references about putting nooses around people's necks. Who play like that in the black community? Nobody. Who play like that in the hood? Nobody. But I guess where this guy's from, if you could play like that and you could talk like that, you grew up like that. You was raised like that. But watch the energy. Watch the movement of his face, his posture. He keep grabbing that glass, start sipping. Oh, it's going to go left. But it's going to go over everybody's head. Mind you, there's not one black man on here to intervene with this, to put his perspective on this. Check it out.
Automatically, the normal person that can't think for themselves is going to look at you like an asshole. Right?
Grizzly, let me ask you a question. Have you ever said anything racist or that necessarily all right, let me give you an example. I know what he's talking about. The noose with the Tommy Sotomayor thing. Me and Tommy pieced that shit up immediately.
Now you heard what he just said, right? The noose around Tommy Sotomayor's neck. They pieced it up. First of all, you ain't piecing shit like that up over here. You ain't doing that. But see, I guess it's for YouTube. But you ain't gonna tell me you gonna put a noose around my neck. And I'm supposed to sit at a table with you and chop it up with you? Because about YouTube, I'm supposed to throw money under the table and pay off whoever to just clean this up for me? Ah, man. They don't talk like that. But see, he could talk like that because he's from the South. Or regardless of where he's from, he grew up like this. But he gonna say he grew up in black communities. No, you didn't, homeboy. Because you ain't telling near black man. Apologize for saying the nigga word, but you ain't gonna say near black man, you'll put a noose around his neck without getting your head cut off. But check it out, man. I want y'all to listen to this.
Because I apologized, I realized it was wrong. Now, that's number one. Number two.
He said he realized it was wrong. But how long did it take him to apologize? That's the question. That's that third eye open. How long did it take him to realize that he said putting a noose around a black man's neck wasn't nothing to play about? See, he gonna say later on, he say things for shock value to get people to react to the madness that he say. But like he just said, he realized that he was wrong. What, a month ago? 6 months later? Or a year later? Or did you send a cash app or a donation to Tommy Sotomayor so he can say, you know what, we cool. Everybody don't think like him. I'm going with this shit. Excuse my language.
Here's the thing. When you've been doing this for 14 years, and especially if you're a conservative, right? There's a lot of times people's gonna yell racist at you. And so there comes a point.
So he basically saying, because he is a conservative, because he been on YouTube 14 years and he been going back and forth with the black race. He have all right to call you a nigga and say you're gonna put a noose around your neck. He have the right to do that because he been on here for 14 years? Listen, man, listen. But you got people sitting back saying they want to talk to him. They want to have him on their panel. Nah, bro. I don't need the views, bro. I don't need it. I ain't knowing for this, man. I started out speaking out, doing videos like this. I might have to go back to it, man. Call a spade, I'm calling it out.
Like, fucking, I'm racist. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to think. I don't care.
Now, you heard what he said. Well, fuck it, I'm racist. I'm going to show y'all a clip at the end of this. I'm going to definitely show y'all a clip.
That's why I said, I think, that's why I said, bro, I kind of think like you didn't really mean it like that.
No, here's the thing though.
No disrespect to you, James. What you mean he really didn't mean it like that, James? You don't play like that, bruh. You don't say things. You don't call nobody no nigga. You don't tell nobody you'll put a noose around their neck. And you gonna say you feel as though he didn't mean it? He meant every word of that shit, bruh. That came from his gut, because that's how he was raised. He was raised that way, but he didn't mean it. Killing me, man.
Because when you're arguing with somebody, you'll say some shit that you know will trigger them, right? Like, how many of y'all got in arguments with your own broad or something and been like, you fat bitch? Now, some people have it, but I have, right? And so, like, you say what you think is going to cut deep, right? Like, you say what you think, like you make a personal ad hominem attacks when you're in the middle of an argument with someone personally. You see what I'm saying? And so, like, I'm no different than anybody else. The problem of the...
Now, I'm going to answer it for him. Now, when you fat, or not fat shaming anybody, but when you's an ugly dude and you can't get what you want in life, so you're going to say shit that you mean. Calling your bra fat, that's in-house. But I ain't never had to call a white man in his face anything to tear him down. Because I can't get at him with the wordplay. Now I got to call him something out of his face? That's what he's saying. They tore him down as a young man. So the first thing come out of his mouth, oh, I can't get him with the jokes. I can't get him with the nice cars. I can't get him because they got all the girls. I can't get him with the nice house because I'm in the trailer park. I'm going to call him a nigga. That's how I get him. Now, I don't care if I get my mouth broken or my face broke, but I'm going to say something to him to throw him off because I can't get at him no other way. Y'all don't see this, man? Y'all don't see this. Watch the shit he say in a minute. I want y'all to feel what I'm talking about because I don't think y'all hear me. Open up that damn third eye, man. Open up the third eye, understand what's going on this panel.
He just wanted to clout chicks, right? That's why he has people that don't know me, that don't watch me, that don't none of that shit talking about, right? And it's like, I'm like, what the fuck is the point? Even if I was racist, like, why does that matter to you? Like,
It matters, fool. It matters. Because I need to know what I'm dealing with. I need to know if I cross you on the street, should I shake your hand? Should I give you a dap? Should I speak to you? Should I do business with you? It matters. It matters 100% to me. It may not matter to none of y'all on that panel, but it matters to me. Because once I know you a racist, I ain't got to deal with you. I ain't got to cross the same street with you. I ain't got to eat in the same store with you. I ain't got to be in the same facility as you, the same area as you. But y'all don't see this. You gotta stop capping, man. Open up your eyes, brother. Open up your eyes. You can see this shit miles away because he's sitting there drunk and he's sipping. Allegedly drunk, but he's sipping, though. He's sipping liquor in the glass. Allegedly, it might be tea, but he damn sure sipping something. Watch it.
Don't watch me. I don't offend you because you don't watch me. So, like, but
over here, right? This is not over here.
right.
With Doc Simini, they keep trying to say that he's a racist because he supports you, that he watches you, whatever, right? And my thing was telling them this. I was like, okay, even if let's say that was true, this man is a racist and Doc Simini is on his channel, watches him. He might be watching him for some content that could be of value to him, you know what I'm saying, for him and his family or whatever. Just because someone is racist don't mean they don't have knowledge. So now, that doesn't make Doc Simini a racist, and they didn't like Doc Simini coming on my panel or me going to his panel or whatever, and it's a big issue now, right?
Well, let me ask you,
I'm the type of individual like this. I'm Hispanic, but I know that I have Caucasian in me, I have Black, I have Native in me. I'm mixed with everything. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't go for Black men being racist towards white men or white men being racist towards Black.
Well, Grizz, check call, brother. You don't go for Black men being racist towards white men. Come on, what you talking about, Grizz? You don't go for Black men being racist towards white men. 400 years we've been dragged, bro. What you talking about, man? Come on, Grizz, I gotta call it out, bro. You sure you don't go for Black men dragging white men? What you talking about, man? What you talking about? I ain't never seen you on a black panel telling black dudes, yo, chill out, man, they white. I never see this from you. But you don't go for that. All right, Grizz.
I'm not for that at all. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you have your beliefs, I can respect it.
Get your hands out of my pockets, man. Get your hands out of my pockets, man. Don't tell me as a black man how I should live, move, and walk amongst anybody else. Don't do that, man. Because you ain't just talking, you talking to all black men when you say you don't like black men going after white men. Black men don't do that, man. We already got a problem already, man. Trying to create jobs, hold jobs. Trying to walk up in a place with a suit and tie and get a job and get knocked the fuck down. Because the color of your skin, the way you speak, the way you talk, the way you dress, the way you act. So don't tell me, bro. Don't tell me that shit, man. That you don't appreciate black men going after white men. We don't go after them. Majority men in jail right now is African American for what? We full of prison systems, man. And Hispanics too, but we full them things up. They say that we only make 2% of the world. 98% is sitting in prison.
You know what I'm saying? And then we keep the move.
Well, here's the thing. You know what they never told you? About the black man's rent that I paid, about the black kids I bought PlayStation 4s for. They never told you any of that.
No, they never told me that. See, oh man, I'm trying to watch the curse words, but this is what I'm saying. This is underlying racism. When you sit up there and say, I got black friends, I grew up with black people, I paid the man rent. I bought black kids PlayStations. Necessities, man. Now I can see if you said, I paid for them young African Americans to go to school. I paid for college tuition. I paid for daycares. I paid for camps. I come into the urban area that I grew up in and I try to help the urban community. But the best thing you can say on this live, this just got me hyped. The best thing you can say on this live is, I paid for a man's rent, and he ain't he ain't say nothing till 9 months later. I bought a PlayStation for little black kids. Do you know how much I do for the community I live in? Regardless of the race, I would never say that on YouTube. Regardless of the race. But this is what you're saying, bro. You can't pull the white sheets over my eyes, brother. I'm looking at you. I see you. I don't see nothing else but you, bruh. But you saying that I paid a black man's rent. He didn't say that 9 months later. I guess 9 months later he was pissed off because you wanted that money back. That's why he said something 9 months later, because you wanted that money back. It ain't shit out here for free. You bought PlayStation for little black kids. Save me on that, bro.
We'll also say this. I'm not sitting there trying to mention that and like, look at me, I'm not a racist. I've said some foul shit in my day. And
what was your intention though when you bought the PlayStation?
Okay, Grizz. What was your intentions? Okay, Grizz.
Anybody can do that.
Well, let me tell you.
Just for people to say that, oh, JB Gunn is not a racist?
Nah, here's the thing. When I paid dude's rent, nobody knew it for 9 months until he just said it. Right? And
The reason why he said it, because you probably wanted your money back. Keep going.
No, I didn't even tell people those things. Right? So I just want to say this, is that, yeah, there's some things that I've said that I understand will trigger some people. I've talked about women. I've talked about things that should trigger everybody. That's what I do for a living. But however, once you get to talking to me and you find out my reasoning or whatever the case, and yes, some of them were mistakes. Some of the things were just...
Racism ain't a mistake, bruh. When it's coming out your mouth, it's not a mistake. Now, it could be a mistake as a child if your family raising you like that and you don't want no parts of that. So as you get older and you become a teen and an adult and you start seeing the world for what it is, you start seeing good people, great people out here, regardless of their race, color, creed, then you can say, my childhood was a mistake because my family tried to bring me up racist. And as a child, I was kind of standoffish because I didn't want to be bothered with my family like that. So as I became an adult, I tend to mingle with the other races. That's my thing. But for you to sit up there and say the things you say, I don't believe you, bro. I'm not buying this, man. Y'all can buy this. I'm not buying it, man. When I seen this video, man, I had to come and do this. I had to come and do this.
People. But at the same time, the more you talk to me, the more you get to realize shit about what my true intentions are. Now, do I have racial tendencies? I talk about racial shit.
Hold up. You didn't even answer your own question. Do you have racial tendencies? You do, bruh. You just say you talk about racist shit. You do have it. When you say you'll put a noose around a black man's neck, but you're not racist, or you just playing?
I talk about all kinds of other shit. I judge the black community that I grew up in, by the way. I judge the white community. I judge everything. I judge Democrats, Republicans. I judge everything because that's what I get.
Just like when some people use God's name in vain to commit murders, to commit bad acts on people. So you can say you sit up here and you do certain things for shock value.
To do, right? I'm not, and all of these people
because
besides me,
because he's saying he a conservative and he go after politicians. He have the right to say racist things to people because he been on here 14 years. He gonna just say he get paid. Watch, you'll see. He gonna say he get paid to do this.
For black fans, more black women trying to fuck me than they.
Y'all heard that, right?
And I just want to.
Hold on, let me back that up a little bit. I want y'all to hear what he just said. I want y'all to hear this clear. Then I'm about to go in, bro. I want y'all to hear this. I'm about to go in. Here you go.
Some of them were mistakes. Some of the things were just to trigger people. But at the same time, the more you talk to me,
Here
the
we
more
go.
you get to realize
Come on, brother. Come on with it,
about
man.
what my true intentions
Come on
are.
with it, man. Come
now,
on.
do I have racial tendencies? I talk about racial shit. I talk about all kinds of other shit. I judge the black community that I grew up in, by the way. I judge the white community.
Let me pause right
everything. There. I judge Democrats, Republicans. I judge everything because that's what I get paid to do, right?
Now, he said he judged the black community that he grew up in. And I grew up in, he paused because he was about to say, I judge the white. He was about to say it, but he pulled it back. He was going to say I judge the white community, but he didn't want to use the word white. So he making it seem like he grew up his whole entire life. He grew up in an urban area, his whole entire life. But how do I know that urban area wasn't the ghetto, wasn't the projects, wasn't the streets? How do I know it was a white picket fence and you had a bunch of houses down the end of the road, but y'all lived in a better house? Just because you live 3 blocks from a black community does not make you a part of the black community because you was on your porch looking down the street with binoculars, and then one day you decided to jump off the porch and run down the street. Come on, bro.
I'm not, and all of these people that criticize me, I have more black fans, more black women trying to fuck me than they do.
Now, this is just the shit I wanted. He got more black women trying to fuck him. Excuse my language, YouTube. He said it. He got more black women trying to fuck him. Excuse my language. This is what he said. More black women. Now you tell me what? You tell me who's trying to smash this dude right here, man. I want all you black women to look at this video and ask yourself this question. You would smash this? Or how much would he pay for it? He have more black women trying to screw him. Is y'all buying this? Is y'all buying this? Just look at his face, man. Because you know him, you know he has a fetish. Oh, yeah. Not all, but some white chubby guys that look like him has a fetish for black women. A deep, dark fetish. So that's the best thing he can say on this live is I got black women trying to screw me. I don't believe it, bruh. Why? For YouTube bucks? Because if you're doing that, you tricking, bruh. You tricking. JB Hunt, you tricking. You paying for it. Because if I'm lying, I'm flying. And if I'm lying, show receipts. Show receipts, black women trying to screw you, bruh. I don't want to see no comments on the internet, on YouTube. Show me that you around black women and they telling you in your face, you know, I'm smashing you tonight. How much money you paying? Because, you know, last week you came too quick. So I'm going to need an extra 100 on that. I want you to go find somebody to say that. Find some black woman to say that to you, bro. Because I don't believe you, man. I don't believe you. If I was on this panel, I'd have went the hell off, man.
And I just want to make that clear. The majority of the people that are criticizing me, I have a bigger black audience than they do. A bigger, all of it. So how?
No, you don't. No, you don't, bro. I can't see that you do. Most of the people in these comment sections don't even have a face. Why? Because they text and they sound black? You have a bigger black audience? I don't believe it, bro. See, you using that as a scapegoat to say, how can I be racist when I got a bigger black audience listening to me? So how can I be racist? I can't be racist. I'm up here drinking, allegedly a drunk, but I can't be racist. When I'm drinking, blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol when I'm drinking. But when I'm drunk man, tell the truth. But when I'm drunk, I got everybody looking to get me.
Possible that John Cimini is a racist. Well, why aren't the black people racist? Do you see what I'm saying? Oh, they call it.
See, I told you, typical white guy right here. Why aren't black people racist, man? Nah, bruh. Our anger and our frustration to you may seem like we racist. We not racist, bro. Yeah, we go through a lot. We hurt each other. We disrespect each other, but we do, at the end of the day, we build with each other. I have hope for my black people. I have hope for black people. And one day we will turn this shit around when it come down to black on black violence, black on black crime, black on black domestic violence, black on black genocide. One day we will turn this around. But we don't need nobody like you to speak up on this and wonder, is black men racist? Towards who? Because we use the N-word on each other, that makes us a racist? Most of the time, we even hate saying it to each other. But when we call each other brothers, we get laughed at. When we call each other cousins, we get laughed at. Typical YouTuber, man.
It's racist in all races, basically, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter because, like, I've been around black races, I've been around Spanish races, I've been around, been around it all. So, but, it's just like, I feel like people try to force me to pick and choose on YouTube, and my thing is this, right? Up here, I'm saying, number one, I'm against pedophiles or anything that got something to do with that, right? So if I find out that anybody's up here doing that, I expose you, or even somebody, it could be a regular individual in the streets. You know what I'm saying? We put them up here, we expose them. And also the racist thing, I don't really like racist because I feel that it's more to it than us looking at each other's skin, and we can be more powerful in other ways. But that's for another topic of discussion, you know what I'm saying? But I don't really experience that in my personal life. This is what I tell people, right? Because I'm around all races. You know what I mean? Where I live at now is not even a minority area. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm from the fucking ghetto, the projects. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I can relate to all ways of life. And I've been around people that told me, listen, no disrespect to you. If you walk in my house, you're going to see a whole bunch of Confederate shit. Right? And you know what I tell them?
I got to move on, Grizz. I understand what you're saying, Grizz, but I got to move on, bro. I understand what you're saying. I got to move on.
People treat them individually. Like, when I see you, I don't know what your race is, and I don't care what your race is, because I'm not a fucking racist, right? Like, I care about what you speak on. Now, however, when I look at somebody like French Cakes, I don't call it. It just is what it is. He acts a certain way that other people, I don't even consider him black. But listen, I speak on him based on his interactions and his actions, right? Like, so, like, I don't even consider him a black man. I don't. His father's white. To me, a man is the race of his father. And I know some people don't agree with that, but a man
Now, that's one thing I can agree on, what you just said. A man is a race of his father. But we all know, for sure, 1 ounce of black African-American blood or black blood still make you an African-American. Okay, how you flip it, how you see it. 1 ounce or 1 drop of black DNA, the government still consider you to be black. And we're going to end it here, but I'm going to play this skit real quick, then I'm done with it. Now I'm back at y'all again, man. This the same guy right here. This the same guy. I don't know. They said this video was 4 years old or 5 years old. Now, I can see, like I said, I can see as a child, if you want to get away from things, you got into your adulthood to change your life or where you want to, or what direction you want to take in life. So you ain't got to get caught up on how you was raised or be a part of how you was raised, you know. But check it out, man. See for yourself. This is the same guy right here.
Which was this boy, y'all? Living with your mama and grandma and shit? Come on, man. He's like, JB won't say he's a racist. Yes, I will. I'm a racist, you stupid nigger. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I'm going to leave it right there. Y'all can look at the title right there. Y'all can go find it. It is what it is. But he just said it. I'm a racist, you stupid nigga. But I'm going to leave it there. You have your own opinions. Like, share, subscribe. If you like this video, thumbs up. If you don't like it, thumbs down. It's up to y'all. I call a spade a spade.